From Working with the Law by Raymond Holliwell. Without exception, I believe everyone has read or heard the delightful story of Aladdin and his magic lamp. How a poor boy had stumbled upon the little genie who led him to find a dusty old lamp. It was a magic lamp, and when he rubbed it briskly, a little man appeared out of a cloud before him and asked to fill his wishes. We, as children, have always dreamed of fairies and of the beautiful things in life that we wish we might have. Yet many of our dreams remained as such because we could do nothing about them. In truth, we may not believe in fairies, but we know there is a principle equivalent to the magic lamp. No, it is not something material that we carry about and rub at will to find a little genie to do our bidding. It is an understanding which enables us to use the law more clearly. And in using it, we stimulate our good and bring about much for our pleasure and happiness that seems like magic or miracles. This understanding is the act of praising God, the law, for that which we desire, and invariably the fulfillment of that desire is speeded up to almost magic proportion. This method is, of course, not new. It has been used throughout the Bible from beginning to end. Praise has ever been a common method used to employ the attention, favor, and blessing of God, however one believed in it. In early history, we learned that the people would bring their sacrifices and bring them on the altar and place them on the altar to gain the favor of Jehovah. Following this act, they would render their praise in song and ceremony, believing that by doing so they would be favored, their prayers would be granted. Read the Song of Moses and note its structure. Read of the fall of Jericho and note the process used by the people who marched around the city walls until they crumbled and fell, and who became conquerors. Read the last Psalm of David, and in doing so, remember that it has been used by the Hebrews for ages and has proven most effective throughout the centuries. The singing of songs or the blowing of trumpets does not bring the results you pray for, nor do you suddenly gain favor with God because of it. The effect of your efforts does not influence God in any sense, but it does influence you. It enables you to be lifted up and unconsciously touch the law and gain its blessing. What has been an unconscious act or an accidental method can become a known fact and a regular means of stimulating your good. If one learns the simple method of praise, that alone will stimulate and increase his good. Jesus once said, if one has faith as a grain of mustard seed, he can move mountains. If one can realize the power of praise, he can do the same. Praise is complementary to faith. Whereas faith is wisdom and understanding, praise is the application of that understanding. Faith is the boiler that holds the substance of power, whereas praise is the fuel that generates the power into an active force. If you must constantly watch your boiler and care, especially for the fuel that charges it, in order to get the most out of it, then the fuel is the very important part of the machinery. In like manner, faith without praise is but a cold boiler, an inert mass of machinery. It may be nice to look at or to talk about, but of no value more than that until it is put in motion and produces. Praise is a stimulant of the mind. It quickens prayer. It magnetizes all the good around you. It transforms that good into usable, visible substance. And so it is. So it is.
Good morning again. Morning. I have a little help here today.
You got a big helper.
Yes.